The suburbs of today are quite different than those of yesterday. Now, many are touched by and afflicted with problems that used to be exclusively in major cities. The simple things, so often taken for granted every day. Staples, like safety and security, are no longer certainties in our lives. Long considered by many as something we are entitled to because we're good people who live in a good community, because we pay our taxes and support our community services. Our well-being was all but assured. But today, no matter where we live, where we work, or where our children go to school, the world has changed. The sometimes mean streets and cruel world we regularly watch on the evening news have become part of our world, up close and very personal. Nearly 1 in 10 people are victims of a crime each year. Whether ourselves or someone we know, we are all too likely to be touched by crime. More upsetting, regardless of where we live or how vigilant we may be, it is no longer a debate as to whether some misfortune will occur in our community. It's only a matter of when and where, no matter how pragmatic or well prepared we may be. At some point, we are likely to be faced with a daunting challenge that will overwhelm every single resource and capability we have on hand.
Plume of smoke and some light in
What
the
then?
sky over in that area down the port.
For more than 35 years, there has been a stalwart group which has understood the complexity of the challenge and the enormity of the task. They have forged an alliance that stands ready to protect and to serve, not a single community, but many communities throughout the region. The Northeastern Massachusetts Law Enforcement Council is a mutual aid consortium of 48 police and 2 sheriff's departments, with a combined total of more than 3,200 police officers, sheriff's deputies, and over 650 civilian staff working in collaboration in our region to prevent crime, increase public safety, and, when needed, to respond to assist member communities in the event of an emergency, no matter when or where. Simply said, across a wide spectrum, NEMLEC is a dynamic organization. But beyond just capabilities, NEMLEC is a progressive organization that meets the needs of some very specific constituents.
In one phrase, top-notch. My experience, and I've been personally there at the scene and seen the NEMLEC staff in operation. Thoroughly professional, well-trained, responsive to local direction and supervision, and highly effective. They were just what the doctor ordered in terms of us having events that required outside resources in order to manage those events properly.
NEMLEC is also comprehensive. At the forefront is NEMLEC's Regional Response Team, which is composed of officers with expertise in crowd control, search and rescue, and other specialized areas, and includes fully certified SWAT officers trained in crisis negotiation, hostage response, and high-risk warrant service. Every participating community has a representative officer on the team to ensure first-hand knowledge is available on scene during an emergency in any community. There's also a regional communications unit that includes a mobile communications capability and a radio system infrastructure. No matter what the situation, essential communications links are up and operating, providing the crucial information needed to respond to and resolve critical incidents. NEMLEC's sophisticated computer crime unit uses the most current technology to assist member agencies in the prevention of and response to complex technology-related crimes. The unit's highly trained personnel are available to offer expertise to agencies faced with addressing the most advanced cybercrimes, including child exploitation and identity theft. The NEMLEC Motor Unit provides specialized support, including dignitary protection and escort, crowd control at special planned events, and funeral escorts. The services provided by this unit's versatile and mobile personnel are essential to public safety during large public events, such as the World Series.
We've been looking at regional approaches as a means of doing that, and NEMLEC is exactly that. It's a regional approach where individual departments can bring other resources to bear to deal with a particular issue, to do it cost effectively and in a way that makes sense from an economic point of view.
NEMLEC's School Threat Assessment and Response Team, STARS team members, are dedicated to ensuring our community schools are a safe place for our children to learn and grow. Composed of personnel with expertise in safe school planning, prevention, and identification of at-risk youth, our STARS team is available to assist schools in providing the best environment for our students. If needed, STARS personnel are specially trained to deal with crises in schools and are available to assist in response to threats and critical incidents. For municipal authorities and their constituents, NEMLEC is a real and viable solution to the ever more difficult predicament of balancing a budget while providing community safety.
For 14 days, round the clock, 24 hours a day, security services were provided at that site. 21 police departments through NEMLEC provided staffing to make that happen. We couldn't have done it on our own, and it was administered and managed through our police department. We simply did not have the resources to staff checkpoints at either side of that damaged zone, so that was invaluable.
On a practical level, NEMLEC increases a local police department's access to resources. It provides a way for local communities to multiply their personnel at a moment's notice. At the same time, NEMLEC provides services well beyond local resources. Forensics, regional crime analysis, bulk purchasing, collective grant applications, regional coordinated training, cohesive policing strategies, and school threat assessments. Many local agencies are positioned to offer specialized expertise and services to their communities. Like municipalities, businesses also receive benefits from being in a NEMLEC city or town. NEMLEC and its member agencies and officers work together every day to assure safer communities. A business that is located in a good community and provides a safe and secure working environment is more likely to attract and retain talented and dedicated employees. Perhaps that is why local business leaders contribute time, resources, and tax-deductible contributions to NEMLEC. Arson, cybercrime, drug and gang activity. On an ever-increasing scope, NEMLEC is an intelligence source and a monitor of regional crime activity. This translates into crime prevention, which leads to lower crime rates and safer communities that are good for business, their employees, and their constituents. Simply put, NEMLEC is a strategic partner in providing a safe community. Local business and NEMLEC is a smart match. And although unseen on a day-to-day basis in a community, NEMLEC is on the ready. And even beyond emergency preparedness, NEMLEC is continually about the business of making communities safe. Ongoing intelligence work on forecasting trends or providing information on new areas of concern, such as Homeland Security, on a daily basis, the officers of NEMLEC are on the job working to make our communities secure. In any emergency, NEMLEC is on the front line, ready and willing. When a citizen needs help, he calls his local police. When his local police need help, they call NEMLEC.
The resources would respond to your officer in charge, whoever that may be, even if it's a senior patrol officer. NEMLEC brings the information to us. It's up to us to make our decision as to which way we will operate or what will be done.
Law enforcement officers themselves find NEMLEC an effective and important organization that provides essential services and increased professional opportunities. For the frontline officer, NEMLEC provides a chance for them to increase their knowledge, learn new skills, and to work with experienced officers from other communities. Police work today is more demanding than ever. Even with best efforts, police departments have limited staff and limited resources. No local department can respond to every incident or provide all the training, equipment, and support that today's law enforcement officer needs. And so, NEMLEC provides some of the missing essentials: specialized training, physical resources, mentoring, networking, and a sense of community beyond any one community. Through NEMLEC programs and the scope of its activities, a single community becomes a part of something larger, a regional effort with far greater impact. And through this joint effort, every member community gains. And as always, NEMLEC's fundamental mission and operating philosophy will remain as it is. Local officials will always have control within their communities. In the future, NEMLEC will continue to provide professional development and training based upon identified regional needs. NEMLEC will continue to enhance regional services to increase member capabilities and provide crucial assistance to NEMLEC agencies, and to enhance the knowledge and professional opportunities for its leaders and their personnel. And as always, NEMLEC will work to enhance communications and interactivity among all its member agencies. There are 50 member agencies in the Northeastern Massachusetts Law Enforcement Council, but NEMLEC is more than just a cost-effective organization. It's also a community itself. For the frontline officer, and for police and government leaders of a community, for all those charged with the never-ending responsibility to protect, serve, and safeguard. In good times and bad, we are the Northeastern Massachusetts Law Enforcement Council, and we are here for you.